Hola mundo. I am Ashua Nicole,
And I'm eMadeline.
and we're going to talk about acting on your highest excitement today, acting on your passions, and why it's so important in 2020 to do just that.
Yes. 2020 is a year of action. And when you act on your highest excitement or your passion, or as Joseph Campbell would say, follow your bliss, then you're doing things that you love. And when you do stuff that you love, it doesn't even seem like work.
It really doesn't. Like making this video. This is actually fun, and we do this all the time. We sit and we have great conversations, leading edge conversations, conversations that expand our understanding of how things work and how we can live the best lives we can. So, 2020 is really important for making sure that you are lining up as best as you can with who you really are. What that means is that if you have had any inclinations or urges or dreams or ideas about doing things that really make you feel good, if you're an artist, if you can draw, if you can sing, if you can dance, if you can whatever, do that. If you haven't been doing it for a while, do it. If you're already doing it, awesome, keep doing that. If your highest excitement is to write, do that. If your highest excitement is to speak, do that. If your highest excitement is to do absolutely anything, and when I say excitement, it really needs to be something that you would be willing to jump out of bed to do, something that you feel really good about. I always say if it feels good, it is good. That's the only rule. That's because it's true. It's really a complete instruction, and it comes with every single thing you could possibly need to carry you forward to the next exciting moment, the next impulse, the next clue of what to do and where to go and who to contact. But you have to qualify feeling good really well. It can't just be feeling a little bit better than something. It has to feel genuinely good, like joy or happiness or excitement or fun or love. It really needs to be a qualitative choice.
When you're doing something you're passionate about, time seems to stand still. You'll look up and say, oh my goodness, it's 2 a.m. and I'm still working on this because I was having so much fun that I enjoyed what I was doing. I was really in the zone. I don't even know how the time flew by because I'm doing something that I really like. And so that's one way that you can know that you're following your passion, when you do things that the time seems to just stand still and you don't even realize the clock is ticking.
Absolutely. When you're having so much fun that you don't notice, oh my goodness, we've been sitting here for 2 hours and it only felt like 15 minutes. It's actually an added benefit to that. You are not creating much time when you do that. That means you've only aged the 15 minutes that it felt like to you and not the 2 hours that you may have spent there. So it's a literal vibrational fountain of youth, if you will. It's really awesome. You actually are creating the illusion of time anyway through your living experience, and this just helps you manage that differently, helps you influence it differently, helps you impact yourself, your cells, your body. It's really amazing. But acting on your highest excitement is really, really important. If you've been putting things off because, oh, I've got kids to take care of, or my work is in the way, or something else, whether it's school or whatever you think you've been using as your excuse to not do the things that really make you feel good, I can tell you there's a reason why you're even getting that nudge to move in that direction. It's because the world needs it from you. If you're feeling excited about something, it's because there's someone somewhere who needs to receive a benefit from your having done it. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to know what it is or who it is or where they are or have to connect with them immediately, but it really does mean that someone somewhere needs to receive it. It's a beautiful thing, and that's why you're getting the inclination to do it. You're getting that inspiration to do it. And it's something that really would benefit the world. That's part of why you're here. And that changes. It may not just be one thing throughout your whole life or even for the next 6 months. It could be something just this week and then it could change. Your job is to just keep following the nudges.
And even if the thing is to get in the tub and soak or do some other fun thing, and you say to yourself, well, how is that helping the rest of the world? Everything that you do that brings you joy is a way to help bring more light into the world. When you're happy, well, you heard the saying, when mama's happy, everybody's happy. So even if it's just taking a long nap or a bath or a drive in the country or watching the football game, whatever it is that is your highest passion, that is part of what you should be doing, because you never know. You might meet someone there. You might get an idea because you watched some program or some movie that you didn't think of before until you saw that. So don't discount all of the other fun things. We don't want to make it seem like it's just about doing some work. No, it's about excitement about all of life. Yes. The joy of living, whether it's eating, dancing, sleeping, traveling, whatever your work is, whatever your passion is, in the moment, if you feel joyful about doing it and something is calling you to it, you get that inner feeling of, oh, I think I should go do such and such. Even if it's just, I should stop here and get a burger or get some pop or soda. That could run you into somebody that, it's like, wow, I saw so-and-so and I didn't know they were there. And reconnect with a friend that you didn't think about, but they're at that same location waiting for you to show up.
It could also cause you to cross paths with people that you don't know. When you understand that we are always serving others simply through our frequency, through our vibration, through our beingness, through our presence, you will never know how truly impactful you are in the world, how much you're showing up and being seen or experienced by others impacts them. You never know how people interpret you. Yeah. You never know what they feel because you entered the space. You never know how you uplift. And when you're feeling good, when you're carrying love with you everywhere, you are of the best possible benefit to anyone that you come in contact with. Even when you're not aware of the contact that's occurring, when you're just showing up, you're making the space brighter. When I used to work years ago, I used to start jobs, or sometimes just going into the same job, I would say to myself in my head before I walked into the room, I'm in the room to heal the room, because I understood that just my presence there was going to be of helpful service. I was hoping that I was there to uplift others, and where I was always helpful where I could be and encouraging where I could be. Not that I was looking for opportunities, but opportunities were always coming, and people are just often looking for acknowledgement and a kind word. And so I understood that I knew that I could impact the space that I was entering, and I always wanted it to be in a possible way. Now, I no longer frame things in the way of I'm in the room to heal the room, because first of all, everybody doesn't need healing, but I'm definitely here to kick it up a notch if it's not already vibing high, and I like knowing that I carry that with me, and I can feel good wherever I am, and everyone can have a better experience because I came.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a matter of you saying hello to someone, or giving a friend a hug, or they may just need that and you didn't know they needed. Mm-hmm. I know one time I showed up, I had this urge to make banana pudding. Now, nobody in my house likes banana pudding but me, but I have to make an entire pan of banana pudding to make banana pudding. I don't know how to just make a serving for one. So I made this huge pan of banana pudding, and because I knew I couldn't eat it all, I normally would take it to the youth center and share it with the kids and the people that work there. So this day, I hadn't been to the youth center in like years, and I had this urge to make banana pudding. I made one, I took it to the youth center, and the counselor there said, "Oh my goodness, Madeline, how did you know?" I said, "No, what?" He said, "My mother died and I was wanting some banana pudding."
Oh my God.
And you showed up with a banana pudding today. So you never know how, when you follow your highest excitement, that it touches somebody else's life. I had no idea. I hadn't even been at the center in years, but I showed up with that banana pudding right on time to soothe him. And that's what he wanted, to soothe his soul about his mom.
I know, that kind of thing happens to us all the time. There's so many instances, I don't even know if I can call one like a recent one up, but I feel like I'm always right where I need to be when I need to be there, doing the thing that someone needs. And it's really awesome to know that I can be a cooperative component to someone else's asking in that way. So follow your highest excitement.
Yes.
Any way, at any level that you can. Take any step that you can. Even if the step is to browse a catalog or go online and search for something that you may need, if you need to purchase paper or whatever for the endeavor that you're thinking about undertaking, just get moving. Move in that direction and momentum builds. And as momentum builds, things start to come in and it just gets better and better. And before you know it, you've made 3 videos on YouTube.
Follow your intuition, follow your gut.
Yes.
The other day I was about to leave at my house and I had this urge to take these beads that had come apart on the necklace, and I was like, why am I doing this? And when I got to work, I found out they were having an art project and they needed more beads. So it may sound like little silly insignificant things, but when you get these urges and nudges, just follow through.
Yeah.
There's always a reason. Like Nicole said, somebody in the universe needs what you have to offer, whether it's a kind word, a hug, banana pudding, or some old beads.
Yes.
Somebody can use it.
Absolutely. And with that, we hope you enjoy embarking on your path. Bye-bye.
Bye.